Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Courtney. I am a stay-at-home mom, a wife, and an indie romance author. And today we are going to do a flip through, a Friday flip through of my main planning system, which is my personal ring planner. It is currently being held in a Filofax Saffiano planner. The color is Poppy, and I have really been enjoying it this month. So I will say, first of all, I dislocated my finger, so excuse the hardware. I'm feeling very Winter Soldier. Sorry, I've been deep in the Marvel movie watching of it all. And yeah, my hand's feeling a little bionic right now. And also, this week has just been, I don't know, I'll just start flipping and we can kind of chat as we go because not a lot has happened. Nothing has really changed in my planner. And that is because not a lot has happened. So this week has just been, and it's not like, I don't want to be dramatic because it's not, nothing has really happened or changed or anything like that. I just have felt so off, so, I don't know, like restless maybe. I don't know if it's like burnout or I have not really been in my planner, and that explains why nothing has gotten done, because I really do need to use my planner, or if not my planner, some sort of list to like keep me on task, and I have not been doing that this week, and you will see. So we have my monthlies, which is the same, like nothing has really changed. This has been like a really low-key month. We have not had anything really scheduled, and I don't know if that's why I'm just feeling so like, I don't know. I think it's a combination of things, actually. But these monthlies are from Sterling Ink. And then, I don't know why I have all this stuff like sticking to my planner pages. I have my moon cycle calendar from Planner Room Shop. My dopamine menu, which has not really been helping me get out of this like funk that I'm in. And yeah, this is my goals section, and you will see these were my weekly action steps for my goals last week. And I know I typically will like go over what I've done in the week when I do my Friday flip throughs, and I did not even write any action steps down this week. I kept saying like, oh, I'll get to it, because I think I ended up trying to like plan out my week on Saturday, and I was like, oh God, I'm sorry, my finger is like achy. I said, oh, I'll just figure out my goals when I have like a better idea of what's happening. And I kept saying, oh, I'll know more tomorrow. Oh, I'll know more tomorrow. Oh, I'll know more tomorrow. Newsflash, it's Thursday. So yeah, no action steps this week. That's not saying I didn't have stuff that I needed to do, because I definitely did do still. I just didn't do any of it. So And then I just have some random notes up here. I'm trying to figure out like what I need to add to sections of my planner, schedule for myself. School starts in a few weeks and we will have a much more set in stone kind of schedule. Well, I mean, not really. My kid goes to school and he's, you know, in school from 8 to 3. So that is really like my window of time, which means like I'm used to waking up earlier to getting things done. I don't have time to like hit my alarm and be like, well, I can just like do it later in the day because we don't really have anything going on. So yeah, just kind of making notes about that. And then I did kind of sketch out my cleaning zones and what I want to do in them every day. And then this is just like deco, the moral of the story, BMS, and still continue. I feel like this has been my mantra for all week because I definitely have been feeling a bit of a mess. This is my Marvel movie watch list, or Marvel Universe watch list, I guess. So I've made it pretty far. I'm kind of stuck here. I'm not really enjoying the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It was kind of a struggle to get through season 1. And that twist at the end, I knew I did not like that man from the get-go, but that's neither here nor there. So I'm not really wanting to watch season 2. And like, I know that there's a new movie coming out at the end of the year, and I'm not really like trying to force myself to watch everything in time to get to that movie. I did save a TikTok where there was like a guy talking about like for the new movie that's coming out, like which things you should watch to kind of make everything make sense. So I want to go back and like screenshot his recommendations. But so I have not really been wanting to watch season 2. I think I've watched the first episode. I'm about halfway through Agent Carter season 1, and I had already started rewatching Daredevil before I decided to like do this. So I know I watched the first 2 seasons of Daredevil when it came out, and maybe half of the third. I can't remember. So it's not like I've never seen it, but on my rewatch, I think I'm like 3 episodes in. So I don't know. Part of me wants to just jump and watch Avengers and Ant-Man and then kind of do these as I'm like running out of things to watch. But then also part of me like wants to watch it the way that I have it laid out here. So we'll see. But anyway, that's what's been occupying my time lately. So I have those all listed. This is just like a grounding exercise that I do when I feel like a panic attack happening. And these are my weeklies. I use the Filofax month on 2-page horizontal weeklies in the pink. And then you will see, this is this week. We really had nothing happening. You can see I wrote no plans, just vibes, I guess, because there's nothing really has been going on. So I've just been writing like little things about the day. I did want to get my desk diaries video up on Monday, which I did, but I needed to do the voiceover and schedule it for Monday. I have been having some issues with my blood sugar, so I wrote down that I had like a really kind of significant drop that made me not feel that great for the rest of the week. For the rest of the day, I had a headache. And then Tuesday morning, I dislocated my finger, so and then yesterday was just like errands and hanging at the pool and Dairy Queen after dinner. So this is the rest of the week. We don't really have very much going on. I had a blog post go up today. This video is going up tomorrow. Yeah, so that's the week, and then next week. So I have through the end of, I think August, no, September. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and add. Oh, I think I just wanted all of this quarter. So July, August, and September are in here. And then this is just like a pen test page, another pen test page. I did get a multi-pen. What did I do with it? Here it is. I really love my Acroball just like regular pens. So I got the multi-pen, which I like and I don't like. I think, I don't know, it says that this is fine, but this also has a 0.5 nib, and I want to say this is a 0.7. I wonder if it has it on here anywhere. I need to look that up because whatever this this size is the one that I like, but I don't dislike this pen, and I do think having all of the colors is pretty handy. You can see I'm not sure if I like it, but I do like having a multi-pen. So you get green, red, black, and blue. And then I just have some notes pages in here. I just made this by sticking card pockets on this piece of like hard plastic. I can't remember where this came from, if it was like in something, I don't know. This is the Sleepy Notes Club freebie. I can update this. This shows you like I have not been, like when I say I haven't been in my planner, and I really try to I feel like I'm honest in terms of like my planner, when it's working, when it's not working, when I'm using it, when I'm not using it, and I just have not been in here, and I don't know why. I don't know what my problem is. So that's, oh, so it's really only been like a few days. It just felt longer than that. I guess maybe I am being a little bit dramatic. So there's that. But you can see like I haven't filled in my 1 line a day. I have not, I've essentially given up on my tracker. It is what it is at this point. And then these are my daily pages. So I just use a day on one page. These are from Plan Productive. I like them because they are dated. And you get like a little weekly overview. I will show you when we get to the current week. But I do feel like my life goes better when I am using my planner, and I have not been using my planner. So I also did go thrifting this week, and that was kind of what I was looking for. So I decided I was going to try to use this habit tracker on here. Didn't really use it. Let's see. I did call the VA. I have not called I did call my sister. I'm working on that for the PTSO. I haven't scheduled my mammogram, refilled my prescription, or confirmed the babysitter for next weekend, so I need to do that. But yeah, I haven't really gone back in and used this. These are the dailies for this week. So, I mean, Monday, I think it was okay. Tuesday is when I hurt my finger, and I can tell you that I was just ready for the day to be over because I was like so annoyed with it happening. So I didn't really come back in my planner. Why did I write this down? Oh, this song came on. I was like listening to a mix on YouTube, and Janet Jackson's The Pleasure Principle came on, and I forgot how much I loved that song, like when I was in high school. So I wrote it down to remember to add it to a playlist. But anyway, my therapist rescheduled our appointment on Thursday because when she got into her office, they were doing construction in her parking lot, and it's not a big parking lot to begin with. But anyway, well, I mean, she gave me the choice of like doing a virtual appointment, and I just don't like virtual appointments, so it's fine. But I didn't go back in my planner that day, and then this was yesterday. I didn't really do much. I cleaned the kitchen and the bathroom, went swimming with my kid in the afternoon, and then he had a Cub Scout meeting. And then this is just like a running task list of things that I needed to do. So I wanted to cut down some grid notebook paper to put in here. Still haven't done that. And then this is kind of my list for today. I did do the photos for, or add a photo to that blog post and got it live. I have not finished working on my media kit. I'm currently doing laundry, but vacuum dust, and that is it. And then this is tomorrow. This was like extra from this dashboard that I added. I had these pictures printed at Walmart, and I for whatever reason had this printed twice, but one was in like a slightly different size or something. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, I just cut this off and made a bookmark into it, which I like. So I think I'm going to laminate this and punch holes in it. I just haven't gotten around to it. These are also things that are on my buy list for the next time that I run out to the store. I'm already out actually of setting spray and mascara, but yeah, and then this is just the rest of my week, and then we're essentially out. July is over next week. That is crazy to me. And yeah, my last section is just like notes and lists and a bunch of randomness that I have in here. My little plastic sleeve with stickers and dots in it for my calendar. This is the page lifter with my additional pen loop on it. And then I was going through like some planner stuff, like cleaning out a like little plastic tub full of stuff, and I wanted to add this stuff back into my planner, my kids' school schedule, and an invitation to a baby shower. And that is really all that's happening currently. I don't know. You guys tell me, like, are you going through a little bit of burnout? Is it planner burnout? Is it life burnout? Am I just like ready for the new planner season? Which is weird because I'm using rings again next year, right? I don't think that my main system is going to change very much. I'm in personal rings for kind of like my life, and then I have A5 rings for my writing and content. I don't think that that's going to change. So I don't know why I'm so like anticipating it. I do think that I will likely use Filofax inserts next week since I've discovered that I like them. I might get a couple of different ones so that I can swap out when I want to, and go from like the week on 2 pages to the week on 1 page, or the sort of, they have their version of like the Hobonichi week on 1 page and notes. So I might get those, but they already have those up on their website, I think, or they're getting ready to post them. I think I went to see if they had the pink for 2027 and they weren't up yet. So I'm watching for that. I think I'm going to get those. But so I don't really know what's going on with me, or if it's just that time of year. Like my birthday is in August, and I always get very like angsty and have like this sort of low-key depression, just because I don't really enjoy my birthday that much. I've gotten better about it in recent years, as I have come to understand, the older that I get, that growing old is really like a gift, that not everyone gets the privilege of having. And so I get a little less like woe is me about it, but I'm still not necessarily like a birthday celebratory kind of like, if your birthday's in May, you have to let me know, because I have a one of my daughter's birthdays is in May, my sister's birthday is in May, and my granddaughter's birthday is in May. And they are very much like birthday month kind of people. So I don't know if it's May specific or if it's their personalities. But yeah, I think it's very cute and amusing. Yeah, when my youngest, when I was pregnant with my youngest, his original due date was May 2nd, and he was born in March. He was a preemie, but, and I remember telling them that, you know, we're going to have a baby and he's supposed to be here in May. And she was like, oh, he can't come during my birth month, which we still tease her about to this day. But anyway, yes, if you have made it through the end of this rambling, I don't even know what this was, video, I appreciate you so much for spending part of your day hanging out with me. If you like this video and want to see more, be sure to click the subscribe button down below, turn on your notifications, do all of the YouTube things, and I will see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.